right, here we go. A couple of people here. Good. G'day, guys. How you going? Might as well get stuck into it, seeing as it's a day late. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for stopping by. My name's Dan, as I've said in the text message. If you're in the group chat, jumping into some NFL here tonight with some Prism retail. Got a blaster and a few 24 karat boxes, and then we've got a mosaic box as well, which I think I'll do that last. So keen to get into it. Keen to have a look. I've watched a few breaks of this stuff. Yeah, I sort of know the format of these packs. I'll rip these first because there are a lot of packs in here, and might just do the blaster in between before we jump into the mosaic. Lots of packs. Hope you guys are well. Just so you know, obviously I'm a big baseball guy myself. I'm a card collector, avid sport watcher, and getting into some NFL for Mitch, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm really excited about. I do know there's some pretty cool parallels in here. The discos look pretty sweet. The green ice look pretty good as well. So there's some pretty cool stuff. I did notice there is quite a lot of base packs in here though. So like this one to start off with. So I'll probably just flick through these. Obviously we're looking for the checkerboard cards and the green ice parallels, the checkerboards, and then obviously the silver prisms, which I believe are the cards that everyone's kind of looking for, especially in all the hot rookies. Yeah, there's Aaron Rodgers. Nice. I know he got injured. Hopefully, I don't know. Is he coming back next year? I hope so. All right, 2 base packs. All right, that's cool. Let's get them out of the way. Don't mind that. So yes, I did see that the silver prisms, I think if they're the right players, they seem to get a pretty good, seem to have pretty good sell value, which is nice. And more base packs. All right, so that's cool. Phoenix, sorry. Yeah, nice. I know he's one of the guys you're looking for. So yeah, I'm shipping all cards. So I'll sleeve everything up after. Okay, so I need to hide those maybe in case there's something. There we go. There's the checkerboard. First checkerboard. So there's 3 of these in the box. Let's see who we get. Crosby. And upside down. Doesn't look like a rookie. Stevenson for the Patriots. Not a rookie. I know the rookie chase is obviously the big thing with this product. And we're all looking for the big players. I do know who the big players are. I did have a number 1, Caleb Williams. I had a card of his from 24 Allen and Ginter last year, which I sold to someone on eBay. It was a pretty sweet card. All right, well, there's the first checkerboard. So I'm aware of the big players. I know the quarterbacks are obviously the cards that most people chase. Oh man, these packs are shit. God, Panini, what are you doing to me, man? Jesus. Not the guy we want from the Commanders. Nice little rookie at the back. Jacob Cowing for the 49ers. So we'll see what we get. I think there's some mixed reviews out there with Panini Retail, but the Prism cards seem to be pretty cool and pretty highly sought after. They kind of remind me a little bit of Topps Chrome, I suppose. With the feel, they're really nice looking cards. There's one of those kid recorder things. I'm not actually sure what the deal is with those. There we go. So we've got our first green ice. I think one of whether it's an insert or the actual parallel. It looks like one of the inserts. A rookie. Nice for the portals for the Rams. Black Durham. They're really sick looking cards, man. They're beautiful cards. Now, like I said, I do know a lot of the big players and I know a lot of the big chase guys. some of the lesser known rookies I'm not obviously up to date with yet. So maybe you guys can, if anyone wants to jump in and help me out. They're really nice cards though. They're sick. So that's one of the insert green ice. I do like the actual green ice parallel. I've seen a couple of those. They're really nice looking cards. There's another checkerboard. Let's see who we got this time. No rookie again. Dave Krieg for the Seahawks. Well, actually, funnily enough, a guy from America bought this team, which was pretty rando, so maybe he knows something about that guy. All right, so there's 2 down. So we get at least some base rookies of some of the big guys that we're looking for. And base back. Couple of rooks. Seems to be the big rookie chase, like a lot of sports, I suppose. It's always about the rookie cards. They always seem to have the most value to people. Nope, not the one we want. Okay, more base. At least, man, that's a lot of packs. No, there was a prism and a rookie, a silver. Nice. Let's see what we've got. Ravens, Arizona. Nice. Cardinals, Trey Benson in the silver. Sweet. First one. I think there's 2 of these in every box, right? Yeah. 2 of those in every box. Sweet cards. From what I saw, they're the ones I was talking about. They're the ones that seem to, of the right players, seem to have some pretty good value. I feel like a lot of the guys in NFL are like baseball and you do mostly PYT stuff, so it's probably up to your team that you go for. All right, got one of the prisms at the back there. A rookie. These are nice cards. Oh, nice. Bo Nix. Sick. Broncos. Pretty sure he's one of the guys. I did have a look at the draft pick from last year. I think he was pretty high up from memory. Sick. That's a sick card. Damn, they're nice. That's pretty rad. Yeah, that's a sick card for a parallel. They're really good quality cards. Nice. Yeah, the Broncos. I think that was like one of the first teams that went. Daniel. Actually, I think you were the first guy that bought a team. I'm going to guess that's your team. Take a wild stab and say that's your team. Someone's messaging me. Cool. So we've got 1 checkerboard to go. Base back. Lions. Looks like they're all in training gear. There we go. Another one at the back there. Sweet. Well, there's CJ Stroud. I've actually got his card on the back wall there from Topps 25 Series 1. First pitch card. All right, here we go. Another rookie. Buccaneers. Chris Braswell. Sick. That's a sick card. Nice. Yeah, they're rad. They're great cards. Awesome. All right, I just wanted to get a bit of a feel for the pack configuration and kind of see what we were looking at. Obviously, with this many packs, you spend half the time just opening the damn things. It's a bit of a bugger. And base back. We'll get there. Another base pack. Adrian Pearson, right? Still looking for those big couple of rookie cards. I think even like the base rookie, like the big rookies of these are pretty valuable from what I can see. Like just the base, even just a base prison card of Caleb or Jaden seem to be pretty, hold their value pretty well. Right, there's our next parallel. There we go. That's what we want. Nice. Matthew, I know you bought this team pretty much straight away. Sweet. Base rookie. That's the guy we want. That's one of the guys we want. And we've got Sam Laporta for the Lions in the hype. Man, that's a nice looking card too. Sweet. All right. Jaden Daniels. Nice. Take that. Hopefully we get a few more sightings of that guy coming around. A nice parallel of his would be pretty sweet. I don't know what the odds of getting autos in this product is, but it's probably pretty low. That's a nice looking card too, actually. Yeah, these are sick. These inserts are great. So yes, I will get there, everyone. I've watched NFL lots of times when I was younger, but I haven't watched much of it last year. We're pretty focused on baseball. I currently play baseball. So, but I am about to get heavily invested in NFL. I reckon there's a guy at my work who is obsessed with NFL. He's in a fantasy league, and we have a Super Bowl party at our work every year for him. So I've got a feeling if I start talking to him about it, well, there's our next Silver Prism. Nice. No Rook again. Patriots. Kyle Duggar. Daniel. Off the mini. Pretty sure from memory. Yep. Nice. And base pack. All right, not bad, not a bad little start. Should still have a checkerboard if I'm correct. Start it up. All right. No. Yep, there should be one more. Hope for someone good. Still got a couple of boxes to go. That's all right. We've had a sighting. We've had a Jaden Daniels sighting, so that's a good start. There's the checkerboard. There's Mahomes. I know it's not a rookie card, but it's obviously a pretty good base card. Oh, I think a rookie for the Raiders. Brock Bowers. Sorry. Good one. Nice. Who are the Raiders? Chris. Nice. That's a sweet looking card. Color match too. Dope. Who's bloody texting me? Sick. Really nice. They look really good. I know this is just a base card. Probably not worth much, but you know, everyone knows that guy. And a nice little prismatic, something there, a little parallel at the back, a nice little green ice for the Panthers. In the emergent, Xavier Legette. Nice. Sweet cards, man. Okay, cool. One box down. I'll just top load all the parallels and exclusives and stuff. Cool. Lots of packs. So yeah, if anyone wants to also let me know if there's any particular type of product that you'd like us to sort of get and rip, yeah, let us know. Put a comment in there if you want. The contender stuff looks pretty good to me. You'd see some, I don't know if it's when it gets released, but the Origins stuff looks pretty nice as well. Don't know when that's when that gets released, but they looked nice. They look like nice cards. I've got a silver prism in the first pack here for the Giants. Nice. Fabio Freaky. Nice. Who are the Giants? Bryce. I think that might have been off the mini, actually. So, yeah, otherwise, let me know. I think, like I said, Contenders looks pretty nice to me. And Origins looks pretty good. Optic obviously looks pretty good. Contenders was the one I thought, but I'm not really sure. And from what I can see, it's also pretty. The hobby boxes seem to be pretty expensive. Like even in the US, they were pretty dear. So, if there's any suggestions for like bang for buck with NFL products, all it is. There's our first green. Oh, Bo Jackson. Sick. Even I know that guy. Rad. I know that's probably nothing special, but mate, what an athlete. How sick. All right. Prism Break. Texans. Nico Collins. Nice. Oh, that's a pretty sweet card too. Daniel, again. Nice. Nice pick up there. Beautiful cards. And I guess the other thing is, is the Kaboom Chase worth it? Because they're obviously the cards, like the sick cards. But I'm guessing that those boxes cost a fortune, so I don't know if they're worth doing. Sometimes they are. Checkerboard. All right, here we go. And rookie card again, Kyler Murray. Cards. Place back. DJ Jones, Rook. Sweet. Good fun. Good fun opening new stuff. Another base pack. Pratt, rookie. Another base pack. Devontae Adams. There's our reporter card, which means we've got something at the back there, a bit of colour. All right, see if we can mix this up. That's the Packers coach. Nice. Nice Jaden Nix rookie card. For the Giants, rookie. Malik Neighbors. Sweet. Fireworks. That's cool. These are sick. So yeah, my football knowledge right now, low, but it'll get better. Trust me. All right, checkerboard. Who we got this time? No, rookies again. Raiders again. Daniel Carlson. Who was it again? Chris. Nice. They'll always be the Oakland Raiders to me. I remember when I was growing up in the 90s, they were like the team. Everyone had Raiders stuff. I suppose with the Athletics moving out to Vegas, there'll be some Jalen Wright rookie. There'll be some serious pull for Vegas. Big sports. So we can charge big ticket prices for all the big teams that come into town. Race back. Hey, another blast from the past. Again, probably just a worthless card. And you guys that rip heaps of this stuff and probably seen a gazillion Dan Marino base cards, but you know, he's someone that I recognise. Not just from Ace Ventura. A legend, a Hall of Famer, I believe. I think that's right. All right, base pack. Hall of Famer without a ring, I'm pretty sure. If memory serves. All right, there's another kid one. We got a parallel in here. Nope. Base pack. Max Melton. So yeah, I'll sleeve up all the rookie cards and get everything sorted out and packed up. And yeah, sorry about last night again. So what I'll do is I'll do you guys a big favour this week. All right, there's our next Prism. That is eBay beeping off there. I've got a couple of auctions going off tonight. I apologise. And people are bidding on my stuff. So I'll just move that phone over there. All right. For the Bears. Oh, come on. One time. No. DeAndre Swift. Right team. Yeah, it was close. Still a nice, beautiful card. Base back. Eric Gould, Bengals. Back. Base back. James Lofton. All right, we need some nice, some of the good rookie cards here or something, I reckon. Oh, God, that's annoying. All right, nice little, what do we got here at the back? Theo Johnson, rookie for the Giants. Rookie for the Saints. Who we got? Oh, Kool-Aid. Sweet. I don't know if he's I don't know. I like his name though. Kool-Aid McKinstry. Who had the Saints? Where are you? Lance. Nice. That's a sweet card. A rookie prismatic. Nice. Pretty sure he's decent. I don't know 100%. Pretty sure he's decent. Base back. Base back. Oh no, we've got a silver. Doesn't look like a rookie logo anywhere. Nope. Cowboys. Jerome Bland. Cowboys was Matthew off the mini. Goes back. Kelsey. Nice. And there's Duggar again. Face back. And he's a unit. Don't want that guy running into you at any sort of speed. Checkerboard. What do we got here? No rookie. No. Tyler Conklin for the Jets. Chris. Nice. Don't know which ones are preferred by the hobby. I think I like the Prism stuff better. Me personally. Like those green ice parallels. They're pretty sick. That's my personal taste. Here's the last one, Jaquan. For the Texans. And fireworks. Nice. Sick. That's dope. Daniel. Nice pickup, mate. Sick card. Sick. All right, that was cool. That's good. Let's go straight into it. I'll just go all Prism, I reckon, and then I'll finish with the Mosaic after. Cool. I don't know what the odds are, if there's ever any. Obviously, the odds of getting autos in this product is pretty low in retail, I'm assuming. Looks like we'll start with a parallel this time. Nope. Okay. Oh, that's a silver. Rightio. Here we got any rooks. Nope. Doesn't look like it. Nice. For the Titans. Let's scroll down the bottom. There's Michael off the mini. Nice little silver there for you, mate. Good job. Face back. There's one in every box, isn't there? One tricky one. All right, there's another green ice for us. Another one for the Texans in the fireworks. Stephon Diggs. Texans doing all right. Picking up a few. Face back. Man. Come on, Dan, you do better. Base back. All right, nothing, no familiar names, big names there. All right, here's the checkerboard. Brett Favre card, yeah. Probably not valuable, but good player. No rook for the Giant 49ers. Nick Bosa. Had my baseball cap on there for a sec. Checkerboard. Where are the Giants? Who are the 49ers? God, I keep saying it. Jaden. Nice. Got to try and get my head around all these teams, man. So many teams. Just need like a nice Joe Montana card or something. Would be pretty sweet for me personally to see. Seems I've hit a couple of legends. Face packs. pack. Alright, should have something here then, seeing as we've got the kid reporter. There it is at the back. Oh, Peyton Manning. Nice. Bullard rookie. Commanders. Oh, wouldn't this be something? Yeah, sick. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Matthew, there you go. An emergent Jaden Daniels. Thank you very much. We take that all day. Sweet. Now we just need like a Caleb or something to kind of top it off. All right, there we go. That's probably the card of the break so far. I'm not sure what the if his base cards are going for $20 or $30, which is what I gathered from a few things I watched. All right, here's our checkerboard. I reckon that one's going to be pretty good. Rookie. Who we got here? Adisa Isaac for the Ravens. Who had the Ravens? Tom. Nice. Checkerboard's good, good. I'll leave that one out to the side, I think. That should be sweet. Couple of good ones there. Base pack. Jordan Jefferson, Jaguars. Base pack. Cool, cool. Yep. Another one. Josh Jacobs. Alright, there we go. I'm guessing this right. There'll be something. No? There you go, there you go. Just throwing a spanner in the works there. Nice rookie. We got Chris Braswell for Bucks. There we go. There it is. Got one at the back there. All right. No rookies. Nope. Okay. Patriots. Jacoby Brissett. In the very nice parallel. Nice. And that was Daniel off the mini. We've still got one checkerboard to go. Base pack. Carson Steele Rook for the Chiefs. Oh, nice. I'm sure it's, it's a base card, but still. Jalen Hurts card. Good card. Another base one. Yep. Okay. Oh, what is that? That looks a little bit funky. Is that something a bit different? Yeah, nice. Gonzalez. Oh, cool. McCarthy. Just a base rookie, yes, but we'll take that. For the Dolphins, Ricky Williams in the portals. Matthew off the mini. Nice. Well, that's good. So we've got a JJ McCarthy base and a Jade, and we just need like a Caleb now, and we're sweet. We've got like three of the good ones. Nice. base pack by the looks of it. Schultz. I also don't know what the future holds for Panini and with the cards. Now that all the licenses are changing in the next. Oh, that's a silver. Missed that one. Buddha Baker. Cardinals. Rice. Trevor Lawrence. Jags. There it is. Oh, God. So yeah, it's interesting to see what happens over the next 12, 18 months with the licensing with all these cards. AJ Barner for the Seahawks. I don't know what'll happen. Actually, kind of don't want Topps to have a license for everything. I think that's going to be boring. All right, there's our last checkerboard. Let's have a look. See if we've got anything here. Panthers. No Rook. Tommy Tremble. Michael. I assume that's your team. You bought those. You bought just those guys. So I reckon that's your team. All right, last pack from the 24 carat packs boxes. Sorry. Oh, I did see that, man. How good. I did give that one away, and I'm sorry. But we've got another banger at the back, so that's great. Keon Coleman for the Bills, and another rookie, Prismatic. How good. Sick. Jaden Daniels. Man. Brad. Matthew. Goodwill there, mate. Couple of nice cards there. Sweet. All right, I'm just going to keep going with Prism, I reckon. Why not? Keep it going and let's see. I know there's a possibility of some coloured parallels in this stuff. Blues and reds, I think it is, and the orange discos look pretty cool. They look like pretty sweet cards. Not much in there. A few packs. Cool. A couple of good cards. Just need a good Caleb card now. That'd be nice. I think you might get some. I think there's like a disco in every pack, maybe. There we go. There's our first one. And a rookie for the Packers, Michael Pratt in the disco. Oh, they're sick cards. Beautiful cards. Nice little rookie in the disco. Get my rookie players. Oh, for the Browns, Ernest Biner. I think the Browns are still pretty shit. I think they've been shit for ages. Sorry, if there's any Browns fans out there. I think they've been a pretty cruddy team for a while, from memory serves. Not much love out there for those guys. And for the Colts, Josh Downs. The Colts. Matthew again off the mini. Nice. easier to open. And rookie for the Kansas City Chiefs, Jaden Hicks. Nice. Steve, good to see you in the NFL, mate. All right, 2 packs to go here for Prism. And we'll just have to crack on with the mosaic. This one looks all right. No rookie this time. CJ Mosley for the Jets. I think that was one of the mini teams, maybe. Yep. Chris. All right, last Prism pack. Got one of the kitty cards at the back there. There we go. Oh, we've got a couple of hit cards here. Nice, that's a good little way to finish. So there's our Silver Prism rookie for the Saints. Kool-Aid again. Nice. Nice. And then Prism Break for the Vikings. Aaron Jones. Nice. Daniel off the mini. Sweet. All right, nice little Kool-Aid there in the silver. That was a cool little way to end, I suppose. A couple of little last pack, a little bit of last pack magic. All right, well, that's it for Prism. Let's go into the mosaic, see what we got. Yeah, I must admit, I didn't watch as much on this one because I had more of Prism, so I was more concerned about getting to know that stuff a little bit better. What do we got here? 1 gold, way or red parallel exclusive per box. 12 packs, 5 cards. Nice. That's sweet. Full pack. Full box. Cool. All right, here we go. See what's in store here. Ooh, nice. Well, there we go. I can see like a silver coming up there. National Pride. Nice cards. Upside down. Aiden O'Connell for the Raiders. Xavier. These are cool cards too. Nice. And it's a base. Well, yeah, so it's a pretty similar format to the Prism. 5 cards per pack. National Pride, Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. That's going to be annoying. Patrick Surtain III for the Broncos. Jacob Cowing and Chris Jenkins are rookie cards. All right, well, I'll do these. I'll top load those later. Ooh, hello. Nice. Didn't think there was meant to be any sort of patch cards in here, but we take that. What have we got here? What is this? Oh, it's on the back. Scripts. Hey, there we go. Did that really well. Did that backwards. Awesome. Nice. How about these guys? Steve Gatt, Buccaneers. There you go. How good. And then a Noah Fant in the refractor. Sweet. He needs to work on his auto, I'll say that much. That's not the best auto, but that's a sick card. I don't remember it saying there was going to be an auto in here. Have I read that wrong on the box? No. Doesn't say one auto per box. Well, I'll just say that that's really good for that product because I've got a feeling that that's maybe not meant to be that common in there. Who knows? I'll take it. I'll take an auto. Cool card too. Take that. There he's upside down again. There's Breece Hall for the Jets. And a couple of base cards. Jordan Whitehead. Oh, Marshawn Lloyd for the Packers. I've heard this name. Braylon and Chop. Nice. Hey, that's cool. Barry Sanders, Hall of Fame. Nice. I like that. I know that guy. And a Demario Douglas. Patriots. Couple of rookie cards there. Oop. Oh, landscape one. Brock Bowers' debut. Cool. What's the first one of those I've seen? Oh, what's this one? Nice. Ben Sinnott for the Commanders. Debut. Sweet. Cool. Well, that's the only ones of those I've seen. Nice. Commanders and Brock. I feel like there's a couple of good names there. NFL debut, I like it. I don't know how many of those more they're going to be in this product. See how it goes. National Pride, DeAndre Swift for the Bears. Beautiful cards. Ronnie Adunze for the Bears. And then a Max Melton for the Cardinals. Nice. Well, at least there's plenty of parallels in this product. That's good. Would like to see a bit of colour. But maybe there's none in this stuff. Maybe that's the hobby. I'm going to look at getting some hobbies and have a crack at it. Just go for it. Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Ooh, there we go. There's the parallel. That's the one we want. Is that going to be upside down? Is it a... Ooh, this is nice. A gold wave parallel. Latham for the Titans. I feel like they're a kind of cheap team, so they're kind of like maybe they're not that good. Michael off the mini. There you go. You get the gold. And beautiful card. So I'm guessing the red wave parallels are, was it gold or red? Yeah, I reckon so. The red must be the shorter print stuff. That's probably the one you're after. Cool. This has been good. Quite like the mosaic. I think personally, the prism. I think I like to look at the prism cards more myself, although it is a nice too. But Jalen Woods for the Colts. All right, cool. Plenty of rookie cards in here. All right, sweet. Well, thanks for coming down and watching me do my first NFL break. Hopefully, I didn't butcher anything too bad for you. Did get a couple of little good cards in there. Latham Gold Wave. That was a pretty good little surprise. Nice little auto there for the Bucks. Sean Tucker. Jaden Daniels, Emergent. That's a sick card. Jaden Daniels, Prismatic. Nice. They're probably the ones. CJ Stroud and the Fireworks is pretty cool. Kool-Aid in the silver. They're probably the ones that I remember sort of stand out the most. A nice little McCarthy base there. Kool-Aid in the Prismatic. Cool. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good for the first one. Nico. Brock Bowers in the checkerboard. And then Jaden Daniels base. At least he popped up in the base as well. Bo Nix Prismatic. Sweet. Couple of legends in there for a bit of fun as well. Nice. Thanks, guys. Thanks for popping in and watching. As I said, I'll get all this stuff sleeved and shipped and ready to rock and roll and sent out ASAP. Apologies for last night. If you're in the group chat, you would have seen what I said. Keen to get into some more NFL. That was good fun. I really did like that. I think I like the Prism a bit more than Mosaic, but still really nice card, and it was nice to get an auto for sure. Yes, nice. That's probably not worth anything, but you never know. Maybe there's someone who really likes Barry Sanders. Cool. Thanks, guys. Keen to get into some more NFL. Oops, sorry about that. And see you guys soon. Thanks, Paul.